What's going on, my crew? This is Jay. Welcome to another episode of FTB, the Dark Trilogy. That's what it's called. Okay, so off camera, I was looking up how to get seed oil easier, better, and all that stuff, and I found this handy seedy comb, which gives us nut dew. Nut dew gives us 200 millibuckets of seed oil. Now, an impregnated stick, if I'm not mistaken, only needs 100 millibuckets of seed oil. So, how do we make the seedy comb? Well, we need a farmed queen. And a farmed queen... Now, before we get involved in this, I just want to make a little note off of this. Although we're going to make a farmed queen, I'm hoping that we don't have any problems. For instance, you notice it needs wheat to work. I'm hoping that we are going to be able to get this done. Okay? That's where I'm going to go for that. So we need a, let me just make sure that we have the proper stuff set up. So a cultivated, which we get a rural, we need a meadows and a diligent. So we got a meadows. Let's put our diligent drone in, and that should make a farmed. But I don't know if it's going to make something else in the process. So cross our fingers, and we get farmed or rural. And then we take our rural. Oh, right, we need to make it run through so that we can get what we need out of it. This rural, I don't know what that does, but we're going to have to find out here. Is it already identified? It's not identified. Let's take our beealizer. I might need to run some honey stuff through. We got honeydew. And then beealizer. Oops. Check out. Oh, we got plenty of honey in there. Okay, so it needs wheat to work. So we're going to have to set up either a new apiary, which I don't want to do, or move it to our to a wheat area. And unfortunately, okay, we have plenty of seeds over this way. And we're going to need some dirt, a little bit of water to make it work. So let's go ahead and we can get some seeds out. Oh, good. That does something. I'm sure it makes flint. You know what? Let's go in here. That and that. Okay. Stop it. Hoe. Get our hoe out. Water bucket. Get that out. A couple dirt. Get that out. And just in case this is a thing, bone meal. We got wheat seeds. I think we're good. Alright, so this is how I'm going to set this thing up. Let's get up there and I'll show you. My idea is, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create a water source here. And then I'm hoping that this is going to be enough for them to do what they need to do. Now we're going to replace our ignoble here, put that in here, and then go ahead and put our rural queen in and give it a minute and see what we get out of it. If all goes well, we shouldn't have it say can't work because of flowers. Look at that. That does have a shorter life if that's how it's going to work there. But then that's going to keep running through, but we don't want it to keep running through. So as soon as this thing is finished, we're going to need to pull it out. So I will be right back when it is finished. And we're back. The cooking has taken place, and now we have ourselves royalty, ruralty. I've always had a hard time saying rural. Rural. It's such a weird word. Anytime you have two R's next to each other, it's hard to pronounce. Alright. Stick it in, not the DNA extractor, that would be bad. We want to put this guy in here, and then our cultivated drone in here, and that should, in theory, hopefully make the seedy breed. It should be green. And a farmed queen. That's what we want. And now this is ignoble, so it has a chance of dying off on us, but I will take it. Unfortunately, I killed my diligent strain, except for I still have a diligent queen, so that's a pretty good chance at getting diligence continued out of it. But my hope is that this particular strain will keep going. Now with that, what I'm going to do, put priority back to 0 on here, take one of these chocolate frames and stick it in here so that we can have full chocolate frame amount. The wheaten comb here is actually interesting. As you may imagine, it gives us... Right, wheat! That's where you were supposed to say something. This is now Dora the Explorer or something like that, where you have to give an answer if I ask you a question. No. I'm going to go ahead and put... Oops, wrong place. We do have some seeds to smush down, if you will. But we're going to go ahead and put this into our centrifuge. And as you guys will see, we're going to get out wheat. Which the wheat we could use in a sag mill. Put in a sag mill, rather. And get seed. The reason why I'm not doing that is because the amount of seed oil I'm going to get out of the honey whatever thing there that we talked, nut something, is going to be so much greater than anything wheat could give us, that it's just not worth it. So yes, I know we're obsessed with bees and all of that, but trust me, when this project is done, we are going to have whatever we want, whenever we want, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I still need to go and get some other things, but let's see. We don't have anything just yet, but I do want to pull out the pollen and the royal jelly from here, and let's go downstairs, put that in, and hopefully by the time we come back up, we'll have something. A seedy comb, I hope, and we'll go from there. It was actually really easy to make too. But it makes things a lot easier for sure, seeing as we'll be able to... Why do I have a constant... Look at this. No honey. Yet, by the time this is done, you'll notice the honey doesn't go down. I think I might have a glitch. An exploit. I have an exploit. Unlimited honey forever. Alright. Hopefully, we have a seedy comb. We'll continue to grow wheat and get all that stuff done, but we're going to need a lot of alvearies, and in order to get a lot of alvearies, we're going to need a lot of these. Nothing yet. Nothing. The alvearies can run 24/7. We'll be able to put more frames in. We'll be able to do more with it. Climate control and all of that, so we'll be able to have whatever bees we want in there. So very important that we do that. Very important. Oh boy. Well. Oh no, it makes a wheaten comb too. Well, let's look at the seedy or farmed. What do we produce? All right. Go on, go on. What? No, that one. That's what I wanted. A 30% chance of a wheatened comb and a 10% chance of a seedy comb. So we're going to be fighting against this 30% chance of the wheaten comb. But when we do get it, we're going to get a pretty good stream of seed oil, which is important. But I'm hoping with those chocolate combs, if we can continue to pump out chocolate combs enough, and that thing can run its course, we can have plenty of CD combs in no time. But just out of curiosity, let's look up the industrial queen here. And right, 15% chance of a pollen cluster. So a little bit less of a chance of getting CD comb out of our farmed princess than a pollen cluster out of our industrious. So just to give you guys a feel for how that's going to go. But nevertheless, we've got lots of impregnated, more than I thought, actually. That's enough for to make 2 more of these impregnated. Where's my string? And I need cocoa beans. There we go. We'll make 2 more, and I think that's actually going to fill us up. But that's very good. It means that I will be able to do what I want to do, which is start to, which we've already got seed oil packed away, but with this, we'll be able to have impregnated sticks on, and chocolate frames on tap whenever we need to, so we can constantly keep up the chocolate frames, which we've got quite a few about to break, which means we're going to have to, look at that. We've got 1 already ready to be replaced. CD comb. Here we go. Very excited about this. Let's check and see. Now, hopefully, it's a 100% chance of doing that nut honey dew thing. Nut dew. Okay, so the nut dew, if we put it in our squeezer, it's going to give us 200 seed oil. Holy crap. So that's going to be 100 over here and 100 over there. We've got 587 millibuckets right here, but if we can do 1 of those every 10 minutes, yeah, we're going to have a lot in no time. But I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Might be a shorter episode, might not be, I don't know. But I'm going to let this run its course. I'm going to go play 1 game of NBA 2K, record that for you guys. Oh, we already got another CD comb. And until next time, happy mining and crafting.